Okay, tajuk yang kami dapat adalah tajuk bab 6. So, arahan dia adalah difference between amplitude modulation AM and frequency modulation PM. Okay, ini soalan yang kami dapat. Soalan pertama, yang mini project tu. Radio broadcasting is an example of electronic communication that can be found today. Sounds like music and voices that we hear from the radio are broadcasted in the form of waves. In the case of AM radio, sound is transmitted through amplitude modulation, whereas for FM radio, sound is transmitted through frequency modulation. In groups of 4, do a brief report that explains the difference between amplitude modulation and frequency modulation based on the characteristics of the graphs of the trigonometric functions that you have learned. You are encouraged to use appropriate graph, tables, and mind maps to present your group report. Okay, ni contoh gambar untuk amplitude modulation dengan frequency modulation. Okay, yang dekat amplitude modulation tu kita dapat tengok yang dia punya wavelength, jarak antara wave tu adalah besar berbanding dengan frequency modulation. Dia punya wavelength dia tu pendek je. Lepas tu yang amplitude modulation ni disebabkan dia jarak-jarak, jadi dia punya bilangan cycle tu tak banyak. Tapi yang frequency modulation ni dia punya cycle tu banyak. Okay. Okay, so ini dia punya difference. Okay, bagi amplitude modulation, dia punya quality sound dia lebih kurang, lebih teruk daripada frequency modulation. Jadi pada zaman sekarang ni ramai yang guna frequency modulation. Tapi amplitude modulation ni dia ada kelebihan dia juga, iaitu dia travel lagi jauh daripada frequency modulation. Okay, lepas tu yang macam yang saya cakap tadi, dia punya wavelength bagi amplitude modulation, wavelength dia lagi banyak, lagi lebar daripada frequency modulation. Sebab frequency modulation ni dia punya wave tu banyak. Okay, so amplitude modulation dia punya frequency of the wave dia sikit sebab jarak wavelength dia tu dah luas. Tapi untuk frequency modulation ni dia punya frekuensi dia tinggi sebab wavelength dia short.
Alright.
Okay, ni yang nak tunjukkan apa wavelength tu. Boleh saya tengok wavelength tu macam jarak daripada bukit ke bukit tu. So amplitude tu pula adalah jarak daripada maximum point kepada center point. Okay. Lepas tu, formula yang digunakan untuk tajuk ni adalah Y A sin BX tambah C, Y A cos BX tambah C, Y A tan BX tambah C. Jadi, dia punya variable yang ada dekat formula ni adalah A, B dan C. Maknanya A, B dan C ni yang akan mengubah bentuk graf tu. Okay, ni fakta dia. Dia punya efek perubahan nilai tu terhadap graf. Okay, yang paling jelas yang kita boleh nampak kat graf tu adalah dia punya beza berdasarkan value B. Sebab value B ni dia mengubah when the value of B increase, the graph appears to compress horizontally, the period of the function decrease. Okay, maknanya yang frequency modulation tu kan dia punya frekuensi tu lagi tinggi kan. Maknanya dia punya nilai B dia lagi tinggi daripada nilai B dekat amplitude modulation. Okay. Tu je dari kita teruskan dengan Fawwaz.
Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So today I will present about exploring trigonometry function. First, I will present about the characteristic of trigonometry function. Second, the use of trigonometry function in computer games. And third, two examples of real-life application involving trigonometry function. Okay, next slide. Okay, so the characteristic of trigonometry function. Okay, the trigonometry function most widely used in modern mathematics are the sine, the cosine, and the tangent. Cosine and the tangent. The reciprocal respectively the cosecant, the second, and the cotangent, which are less used. Each of the six trigonometry function has a corresponding inverse function called inverse trigonometric function and an equivalent in the hyperbolic function as well. Okay, so we go to the next point. Second, we'll design about the use of trigonometry function in computer game. So I think all of you still do not know that game use trigonometry function. So I hope you can get a new knowledge about it. So when we are going to use the trigonometry function in game, so first, trigonometry is used extensively in game development in order for the game to function. Second, the trick is used in writing the program for game so the object can move. Also used for designing object, character, and set. So as we can see at all of game such as PUBG, ML, the design is all of the design use trigonometry function. Okay, next slide. Okay, game programming. When programming a game, the position and speed of object need to be written using X and Y. Finding the position and speed of object involves the use of triangle. Therefore, it is necessary to use trigonometry to find X and Y value and put it into code. So as you can see at the picture, that is the language programming macam itulah the code dia orang ada X Y tu. Okay, so next slide. Okay, before that we we okay.
Why? Why? Apa tadi? YouTube ke apa?
Kita tengok video kejap.
Okay. Buffering.
Okay, so next, two example of real life application involving trigonometric function. So, the two example is first trigonometry in construction and trigonometry in flight engineering. Okay, next slide.
How is that so? Macam tahu tak tu?
Okay, trigonometry in construction. In construction, we need trigonometry to calculate the following, such as measuring field, lots and area, making wall parallel and perpendicular, installing ceramic tile, roof inclination, the height of the building, the white line, and the many other such things where it become necessary to use trigonometry. Architects use trigonometry to calculate structural load, roof slope, ground surface, and many other aspects, including sun shading and light angle. Meanwhile, about trigonometry in flight engineering.
Yes.
Okay, kejap. Okay, trigonometry in flight engineering. Flight engineering have to take in account their speed, distance, and direction along with the speed and direction of the wind. The wind play an important role in how and when a plane will arrive wherever needed. This is solved using vector to create a triangle using trigonometry to solve. For example, if a plane is traveling at 234 mph, 45 degree end of E, and there is one blowing due south and 20 mph, trigonometry will help to solve for that third side of your triangle, which will lead the plane in the right direction. The plane will actually travel with the force of wind added
Wait.
onto its course. Okay. So that's all from us. So have any question? Okay,
So
thank you.
Alif tak ada present apa-apa?
Result line
Alif
slow.
tak ada present apa-apa ke?
Alif dah ada buat sikit
Memang
slide.
ada.
Saya wakilkan dia.
Alif dia ada masalah line.
Oh, okay. So, congratulations. You can make it. Boleh je, Ammar? Kan? So, cikgu nampak ada buat kerja dan juga kat sini, bukannya tak buat apa pun. Kan? Still boleh present, maksudnya kamu understand apa yang kamu tengah buat tu lah. So, maybe ada some mistake sana situ tu biasa. Ada pronunciation ada salah pun biasa in English kan. Ada typing error pun biasa. Typing error kat sini tak jumpa, tapi yang first group tadi ada typing error. So nanti boleh tengok balik lah apa yang cikgu sebut tadi Okay, tahniah atas usaha. So kalau cikgu tak push macam tadi, so kamu sampai bila pun tak nak present kan? Betul tak, Mak?
Tak.
Ammar rasa okey tak sekarang?
Okay.
Dah okey tak?
Okay.
Okay. So kena ada confident level mesti high, mesti tinggi. Even though kamu rasa macam betul ke nak buat ni, kamu kena try. Salah tu biasa because kita dalam learning process. Ada mistake sana sini tu biasa. Kalau siapa je yang tak pernah buat mistake kan, ada ke orang yang perfect? Tak ada. Alright. So next group be prepare Izati, siapa ni? Siapa lupa pula. Hazirah Hana dengan Mizah. Okay. Ada ke yang cikgu sebut tadi?
Ada cikgu, ada.
Ada.
Okay. Dah ready ke? Mungkin boleh set up dulu kamu punya ni. Ni tajuk apa? Teks cukai?
Yes.